Good evening. When the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Once said by Joe Kennedy. Welcome to BMC News Live presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers English News. Myself, Shana Sultana, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines. Medical Task Force urged eligible individuals to take booster shots. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa yesterday issued royal order. 2 projects won UNESCO King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa ICT Award. Saudi Royal Court mourned passing of Prince Saud bin Mohammed bin Turkey. FDA authorized first COVID-19 shots for infants and preschoolers. Today's news in detail. Medical Task Force urged eligible individuals to take booster shots. The National Medical Task Force for Combating the Coronavirus reiterated their call for all eligible individuals to receive an additional booster shot every 9 months to strengthen their immunity against variants of COVID-19 and protect public health. The task force indicated that vaccinated individuals aged 12 years and above are eligible to receive an additional booster shot every 9 months. Individuals with a prior infection are eligible for a booster so long as 9 months have elapsed since their last dose and at least 6 months have elapsed since the date of their infection. The following vaccines are available: Pfizer-BioNTech, Valvena aged 18 plus years, Sinopharm if Sinopharm was received as the primary series. It has been announced. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa yesterday issued Royal Order. His Majesty King Hamad yesterday issued Royal Order 19 of 2022, appointing Sheikh Mohammed bin Mubarak Al Khalifa as his special representative. The order comes into effect upon its publication in the official gazette. 2 projects won UNESCO King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa ICT Award. 2 major projects spearheaded by the Central Institute of Educational Technology CIET, India and Ubongo Foundation in Tanzania have won the prestigious UNESCO King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa Prize for the use of ICT in education. The co-winners of the 13th edition of the award were announced by the Paris-based UN agency yesterday. Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers Bahrain's COVID updates.
COVID updates brought to you by Al Hilal Hospital and Medical Centers.
Housing and Urban Planning Minister Amna Al-Rumayhi toured the Salman City. Housing and Urban Planning Minister Amna Al-Rumayhi yesterday toured the Salman City along with Slovak Deputy Prime Minister Stefan Holly, currently on a visit to Bahrain. She highlighted His Majesty King Hamad's directives to build 40,000 units, describing the plan as a shining mark in Bahrain's housing strategy since the 1960s. Rethink urged on 1 million BD stray dogs shelter plan. The government has been urged to reconsider the plan to set up a 1 million BD shelter for stray dogs that was put on hold following budget constraints a few years ago. Members of the Northern Municipal Council stressed that the project was the need of the hour as residents of the governorate have been living in fear of being attacked by dogs any time of the day. Now we shall go for a short commercial break.
All your favorite products under one roof in Bahrain at 27-year-old Megamart and Macromart. Bakery, fresh meat and fish, fruits and vegetables, sweets and snacks, ready-to-eat foods, dairy products, grocery or consumer goods. Megamart and Macromart, full of goodness.
Welcome back. Foreign Minister said Bahrain is the global model for coexistence. Countries have been urged to take concerted efforts to spread a culture of peace and tolerance and reject calls for inciting hatred, discrimination, hostility or violence. Foreign Minister Dr. Abdul Latif Al-Zayani made the remarks in a statement on the occasion of International Day for Countering Hate Speech marked yesterday. Bahrain Embassy in London launched electronic consular service system. Bahrain's embassy in London yesterday launched an electronic consular services system in the presence of Foreign Minister Dr. Abdul Latif Al-Zayani. The system aims to facilitate the electronic provision of all consular services to Bahraini nationals, including students, visitors and businessmen. Saudi royal court mourned passing of Prince Saud bin Mohammed bin Turki. The Saudi royal court announced in a statement today that Prince Saud bin Mohammed bin Turki bin Abdulaziz bin Turki Al Saud had passed away. The funeral prayer was performed for his soul at the Grand Mosque in Mecca today following Asr afternoon prayer. Visa-free travel to Saudi Arabia might soon become a reality for GCC residents. Visa-free travel to Saudi Arabia might soon become a reality for the residents of Gulf Cooperation Council nations. The new scheme, not yet officially declared, will be for citizens visiting Saudi for business, tourism and Umrah, report says. Business news portal Trends, quoting unnamed tourism ministry sources, said that a draft law is ready for the new scheme and people could expect an official declaration in a few days. The report further says that visa-free travel will be for all GCC residents with a valid resident and work visa issued by the UAE, Bahrain, Kuwait, Oman and Qatari immigration authorities. The scheme reportedly shows expatriates with residency and work visas to enter Saudi Arabia for business, tourism and Umrah except for Hajj. It also hints at exceptions for maid or construction workers visas. Those who are professionals, white-collar workers and other residents with a regular income are likely to get visa-free entry to Saudi Arabia. FDA authorized first COVID-19 shots for infants preschoolers. U.S. regulators on Friday authorized the first COVID-19 shots for infants and preschoolers, paving the way for vaccinations to begin next week. The Food and Drug Administration's action follows its advisory panel's anonymous recommendation for the shots from Moderna and Pfizer. That means U.S. kids under 5, roughly 18 million youngsters, are eligible for the shots about 1.5 years after the vaccines first became available in the US for adults who have been hit the hardest during the pandemic. There is only one step left. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommends how to use vaccines, and its vaccine advisors are set to discuss these shots Friday and vote on Saturday. A final sign-off would come from CDC Director Dr. Rachel Walensky. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off, Prishana Sultana. Good night.